welcome to Stamping Flair. My name is Rochelle Laird Smith. I'm doing a bit of an impromptu card making session this afternoon. I've got a celebration set, the Delicate Dahlias, to share with you, and I thought it'd be just nice this Saturday afternoon while we are in lockdown, just to have a bit of craft therapy and to share one of the pretty sets that you can get for free with during celebration. Now, celebration runs till the 30th of September, and every $90 order you place and every increment thereof, you can get a free item. So the Delicate Dahlia set is on page 14 of the celebration catalogue, and you can get that free with a $180 order. So there's two tiers of free products. So this is the Delicate Dahlias, and I would say what I call two tiers. So your first tier is free products with a $90 order, and then there's some that are $180. So the majority, I would say, are at that $90 level. This is this is an easy set to use, in the sense of it's a two-step stamping, but you don't necessarily have to use the two-step version. You can just stamp the inner portion of it. You will see as I go along. So please say hi if you're watching with me, and I would love to have you join me, comment and share this video, and see what we can create with today. Just bear with me. I'm just making sure that everything is going through. So seems okay, but I have lost my upper camera, so just bear with me so I can flip you around and you can see what's going on, because that's the important part, the crafting part. So you don't have to see my face, you just need to see what I'm doing. Internet has been a bit sketchy. Even earlier I struggled with the phone camera, so it is up, and so I can flip the camera around. I will show you where it is in the catalogue. So this is the Delicate Dahlias stamp set, really pretty, and you've got the larger flower, and that's you can see that's the image. So that's the outline, the fill-in, and the same with the smaller flowers and the leaves. Really, you don't have to use that outline image if you don't want to. That has quite a nice impression, so you get really good image on that. Thank you kindly. Also happy for you, sending heartfelt sympathy, and you inspire me. So your sentiments, a wide variety of sentiments. This would be also, I think, I'm not sure whether it's a distinctive stamp set. It doesn't say, but it has that look where it's giving you that image where you get that lots of detail in the stamp, and you've got a little leaf to accompany that as well. I am combining it with some Misty Moonlight cardstock and also the designer series paper, the Whimsy and Wonder specialty designer series paper, which is on page 25 of the mini catalogue. Now I'll bring in what I've got. So our supplies today I will need are piercing mat. That is because these stamps are what we call photopolymer. Photopolymer means it is clear, you can see through, and because it's not got the rubber backing, it's good to have a bit of sponging so that you can stamp clear images. And hi Lisa, create away. Thanks. It's a good afternoon, isn't it? Any afternoon's good for creating. So that gives a nice clear image by having that piercing mat under it. The ink pads I am using today are, move that aside, Polished Pink, Misty Moonlight, Soft Sea Foam, and Mossy Meadow. So 4 different colors. You can just switch them around. I have tried to match it to my designer series paper. I've got a 9.9 by 14.2 piece of cardstock there. A strip would be about 5 centimeters by 13.6. I'm just gauging, just something there, and a piece that goes under there. So you can use your scraps and things like that. So we'll start off with our Dahlia. So I've heard people say Dahlia. I'm used to saying Dahlia, so I'm not sure what is correct. But say it how you like. It's a flower. For ease, I will stamp this. I'm inking up my outline image. So I did decide to use my outline image in this. And I'm stamping it in polished pink. And I am going to stamp the inside as well. To make my life easy, I have put a mark and I will make that darker. You can just maybe just see it. Just let me move that. It's a black marker. That just helps me when I line up the other stamp. So then I can go, okay, that's my black mark there. And I think that's where it should go. It just helps me with the alignment. And you can see it gives a really nice image. Now it's slightly off, and that's what I like. It doesn't matter. I didn't really put my head over. I didn't want to block this camera, but with this you don't have to worry too much because it's the flower. It has that look about it where you can see the shading. You can just see I'm a tad maybe off. I'm just gonna fussy cut this. And this doesn't take long, but of the whole process, this would be the longest part of my card today. And what are you guys doing today? I guess staying home, but other than that, grocery shopping. I have to do some grocery shopping. The cupboard is a bit lean. Join me tomorrow for my launch, which I'm having at 1 to 2:30. Now it'll be a short. I'm not going to be doing everything. I will just do a few cards, and then I have another session on Wednesday. And it just offers me an opportunity to split that catalog launch to share with you different products, and so you can view them in 2 lots, and you'll have the replay. So if you can't watch it with me at that particular time due to other commitments or work or whatever, you may be busy, just watch the replay. That is no problem. Please tell me if anything's unclear because I am trying this video on a different on my iPad, which I've just recently got, and I used to do it on the laptop, and just want to make sure everything is coming through smoothly. Always teething problems when we first start with something new. So you can see it just takes a teeny bit of time. You don't have to do this, like I just wanted it for the particular type of thing I was after today. But I'll be sharing some stuff without the fussy cutting business. Has a bit of that image like our sunflower, the Celebrate Sunflower stamp set. I am leaving an outline. I just like that for this particular image. But even that, if it's not the correct, right, not correct, if it's not accurate right around, it doesn't matter. So next thing I'm going to do is bring in this smaller bit of cardstock I had. That's basic white. And the soft sea foam. For the leaf, I didn't use the outline image. This is the filling. So you will see that it has quite a bit of detail. So I want it roughly there. I love soft sea foam. Really nice color. And then I am going to bring in Mossy Meadow. I will stamp that off a little bit, but I'm not going to give it a full clean. So the same leaf, and I'm just offsetting that a little bit. I did get this idea while last night in the wee hours of the morning, I should say, at 1 o'clock in the morning. I was watching one of our Dutch demonstrators, Annette Elias, and she had some really lovely cards, and she did this offset, and she inspired me to use the Delicate Dahlias. So we've got our base done. And that's going to be basically what I'm doing. So we'll stick that down. Then that's the other side of that paper. So it's a specialty paper, like that silver and the Blushing Bride. So I've just got that strip there. Then I'm going to add that flower like that. Next we have a sentiment which I'm just going to use on some bit of scrap which I've had. I'm stamping in Misty Moonlight on Blushing Bride. I'm using Thank You Kindly. These would make great cards for my customers. So I'm trimming it just pretty close to it's you can, if you want, use a label on that just for something different. So you'll see that this one is a little bit narrower than my previous one because I just didn't measure that. And that'll just sit like that. I made one, but I haven't shown it to you, so I'll show you the other one. Just sometimes I like to have an idea of where I'm going with something. And I always sometimes I like having that just a little bit on the side. So next we'll stick that down onto our basic white mat. I love layers. So this is Misty Moonlight on basic white, and then I'll put that back on a Misty Moonlight card base. And then, so that's pretty much it. And I've got some embellishments. So these are the matte decorative dots which come with the pet suite from the, it's sweet stockings. It's not pet suite, but it's got the dogs and the cats in the stockings and things like that. So these are the embellishments that go with that suite. And the ombre makes it usable with other greens or blues or whatever. So it makes it, it's handy. Let me go deeper. If you wanted to, you can color it with blends as well, if you really wanted an exact match, but I just like the look of that variation in the greens. And then we might do the inside as well while we're at it. And I'm just going to do that on basic white, and we might stamp the Dahlia on that. I'm going to use this as my scrap because I did not come prepared. I have some somewhere, but I'll just save you watching me get it all ready. So I just use the polish pink. I'm trying to get that. So this is my scrap. Don't no, it's not, but anyway, this is my scrap. Here we are. So I'm just going to use that on the side. So this is the inner image, and I've just stamped off, right? And that didn't quite work how I wanted. Let's see. Because I've got that card underneath, that's why. There we go. It'll do. If not, should we do another one? Maybe not. I'm not happy with that. We'll do another one. You can use this guy on the other side. You know, sometimes. Let's not stamp him off, just in case. He should work. There we go. That's better. More vibrant as well. You can stamp a sentiment if you like inside. No one knows what's on the back. And then I will bring some of this paper. Is that pretty? Sometimes it's so nice to see it in the larger look. That's why I like doing that. And that's the full side. And we'll cover that back of the envelope. That's nice too. So I just add glue like that. Just go right to the edges, right? Because you want it nicely covered. And then bring in your designer series paper. And just line it up. Give it a turn. And then we'll just cut around it. And it gives a nice coordinated envelope to match your card. Now you've got a pretty thank you card to send someone. So Christmas papers don't always have to be used for Christmas projects. This is, yes, it's a very Christmassy on this side, but the other side you can use for Christmas or birthdays or thank yous like we have done today. You see what I mean? But it just gives a lovely finish to the card. And you've got that and that. So that's the Delicate Dahlias stamp set, free with a $180 order until 30th of September. Contact me. You can contact me to order, or you can place an order online. I will put up the links after this live, so you can place that order. If you have any questions on what extras you need or anything like that, please feel free to contact me. Remember, I do have my celebration after party in October, and there are different ways to reach that. One of the ways is to place $300 worth of orders, so it doesn't have to be one order. It can be several orders over the course of celebration, so between now and 30th of September. Or you can place buy 2 of my online classes. I've already got one up, which is my August Card Club class. So buy 2, so I'll probably have at least 4 classes over the duration, and place $150 order, and or buy 4 of the classes. So there are several ways to get into that free event, and placing an order is just one of them. So I hope you've enjoyed this card. So that's what we have done today. And if you need any questions answered or any further details, please don't hesitate to contact me. I'll hope to see you tomorrow for my live, or if not, on the replay. Thanks for watching, guys, and have a great afternoon. See you. Bye.